Whatever you do right now, don't you stop tithing. Don't you stop sowing offerings. Well, they won't let us go to church. Well, email it in there, text give or something, but you get your tithe in that church. If you have to go take it down there and drop it off and stick it under the door or something, you get that tithe in that church, you get that offering in that church, and then you go home and you do what we're supposed to do.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with another video. Hope you all had a great weekend. My weekend was what they call awesome. But anyway, this right here is going to be a little different right here. We have a story, yes, about a church. And since we're talking about a church, it's only fittingly that we also get some church announcements. So we're going to dig right into these Monday morning church announcements. Number one, Pastor says hopefully by Easter Sunday, church will get back to normal. Yeah, right. Because he wants all members to tithe for the past few Sundays they missed. And all this money would go towards a building fund, which means that, they're trying to get a new building, and they've been taking this building fund up for about 25 years now and still haven't put a doorknob on the building, a door, a new toilet, or anything. But the pastor has been showing pictures of this new beautiful church, and he wants all members to give expeditiously, like T.I. said, and give all that you can get right now. So when the church resumes back up, hopefully soon by Easter Sunday, if Trump, and whoever else the powers that be, let it be, he wants all members to tithe for every Sunday that they miss. And also, number two, let us continue to pray for everyone who is on our sick and shut-in list. So I guess that means everyone, because we are all shut in, and some who did pay their rent is shut out. You have to pay your rent. I mean, damn, they don't care about that Rona being out there right now. But anyway, let's pray for all the people that's on our sick and shut-in list, and also for all the people that's on our shut-out list. But anyway, number three, now Pastor says if anyone, and I mean anyone, call him again asking for toilet paper, they will be banned from coming back to church ever again. He says he has one roll left for washcloths on standby for emergency purposes. So he don't have no extra toilet paper for you all until he got some prayers, and hopefully you can wipe clean. Now, number four, for the members who keep getting dressed up to go to Walmart or Target because the mall is closed, please stop it, because you're giving our church a bad name, and we are already trying to redeem ourselves from all the history of bad name and abuse that we have been through in these last few years. So please stop getting dressed just to go to the gas station, to Walmart, to Target, to Super Target, to Kmart if you still got them. Stop doing it. You're making our church look bad. And five, please pray hard for Sister Brenda's son who just got released from jail, but didn't know we all was in a lockdown and robbed a Piggly Wiggly grocery store, so he could be locked back up. He said if he's going to be locked down, it better be for doing something wrong. And I agree with him right there. I mean, damn, but I ain't telling you to go rob anything. But anyway, that concludes our church announcements. Now back to the regular scheduled show. And also, now added to our Monday church announcements, we have a guy who everyone is familiar with if you have watched TBN, GBN, CBN, or GGN. A guy named Kenneth Copeland. Yes, Kenneth Pimp Daddy Copeland, who went off on his church members live on there. I'm like, how you going to go off on somebody on air? And then he started pointing his finger. One thing make me more mad than anything is for somebody to talk to me, then point their finger. I just want to just bite it off. You feel me? But anyway, he went off on his church members saying, get those tithes in here no matter what. Even if the church door closed or whatever, get those tithes in here. And some of these preachers during this pandemic, during this coronavirus going around, COVID-19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all this going around, they have went to the internet and professing and proclaiming they still need that money, so send that money to them. Now anyway, I'm going to read a quick snippet from the story, and I'm going to give my opinion, all of it, surely, as we go. Prosperity Gospel Millionaire. He said he was a billionaire, but I know he up there in the big million, got them buckety bucks. Kenneth Pimp Daddy Copeland. With a name like that, he do not play. That's why I want a KC today. But anyway, he screams at his followers, unemployed, some ain't never been employed, due to that coronavirus cutbacks, and says, don't you dare stop tithing. I need my money. In a typical display of unbridled greed, sleazy televangelist Kenneth Pimp Daddy Copeland warns followers that even if they lose their job because of the coronavirus pandemic, they must keep giving him money because that's what Jesus would do. And you all see how he said Jesus. He said, the only one you should put your faith in. Then he looked at the camera like this. He went,
Jesus is your source.
But anyway, the ongoing coronavirus outbreak is sending cascading waves of fear across the entire prosperity gospel movement. They all need that money. They're like, oh, no. Just because we're facing an international, a global, pandemic, you must still keep giving me money. As the specter of unemployed followers who would not be able to sustain these charismatic phonies in their luxury lifestyles is much too painful a prospect for them to contemplate, to fathom, or even think of or conjure up. Today, the Trey King Show brings you old pimp daddy Kenneth Copeland himself, and he need that money. Now, be forewarned, he is really mad about people who are unemployed due to the coronavirus quarantine and lockdown, and some locked up. Now, just when you thought that Kenneth Copeland and a few other ones could get any worse, more stuff come out the woodwork. And just like this other televangelist named Paula White, no offense to her followers or whatever, you listen to her, listen to who you want to. But anyway, she says that she was reading from Psalms 91, and God put it on her heart to ask each member, each person in the range of her voice to give $91 because she was reading from Psalms 91. So I guess if she was reading from Psalms 123, you would have to give her $123. But anyway, Kenneth Copeland appeared on his Victory Live TV show and declared, this is what he said right here. He said, he looked at the camera real stern, like he said, fear of this coronavirus, faith in its ability to hurt or kill you. The fear of what are we going to do? I'm getting laid off of work. And for him to say that, you know, like, it's easy for a man to be damn near a billionaire. He said he's a billionaire, but I don't think he's a billionaire. It's easy for him to say that. But he don't have no sympathy, no pity for the little old people down here on the low end of the totem pole. But anyway, the Kenneth Copeland looked at the camera. He said, hey, I thought he was talking directly to me. I even sat up and paid attention to it. I had to slap myself like, oh, I'm not his follower. He ain't talking to me. But anyway, he said, hey, your job is not your source. So your job is not your source. How in the hell do you pay your bill? If Kenneth going to pay all bills, hell no. But anyway, he said, if it is, you are in trouble. Then he looked at the camera like this. He said, Jesus is your source. You see that right there? That's how he looked, just like that. If somebody look like that, they ought to tell you something right there. Look at them blue eyes. But anyway, he said, whatever you do right now, don't you stop tithing. Don't you stop sowing your seeds, your offerings. And for all my Christians out there who really know the Bible, or if you don't know, but if you know the meaning of tithing, please let the people know what it means to tithe. Is it a law that we must tithe, or should we sow seeds? Which one is it? Because some of these preachers think tithing is making them drive Mercedes-Benz and getting mansions and stuff. It's amazing how, you know, and I know some of you all want your pastor to live good, but do you want somebody to live more better than you? I mean, come on. You can study the word for yourself and show yourself what approved. Because what it look like if you were in a project or you were in some Section 8 or whatever, no offense to anybody in the project Section 8, but your pastor got a whole Mercedes, 2 Mercedes, wife got a BMW, and they got a mansion. And they started preaching to you about saving your soul while they live in high off the horse. And every day you got to worry about your bills getting cut off, and they're not even there to even lend you back $1 all the money you don't put in the church. So tell me, once again, what do you all think about tithing and sowing seeds? What do that really mean? I mean, I know what it means, but let the people know what it means. But anyway, let's continue. Now, Kenneth Copeland goes on and says, well, email it, text together, something. But you get your tithe in that church, if you have to go take it down there and drop it off, just drop it off. You can slide it under the door. You can put it in the mailbox, whatever. You don't even have to show up in church. We don't care about your salvation. We ain't trying to preach to you. We need that money. We need that money, honey. He said, stick it under the door or something. Just do something. But anyway, he goes on and said, you get that tithe in that church, you get that offering in that church, and then you go home and do what you're supposed to do. But basically, it sounded like he said, you get your ass in that church, you drop them tithes off, and you can get the hell on and do that you want to do. But anyway, let's go and close up. Now, Kenneth Copeland is ordering his gullible followers, and not all of them are gullible. I'm not saying every last one of them. But if you sit up here and let somebody talk to you like that, like you ain't nothing, and doing this hardship, this time we going through, people are losing their lives, losing their homes and everything, and they're acting like a stimulus, $1,200 is going to make everything all right. It's not right. But anyway, he is ordering his followers, some gullible, some not, to keep giving him money, even if they lose their job in the coronavirus pandemic, because that's what Jesus would like for the people to do. Now, Kenneth Copeland also boasts he is a billionaire. I don't think Kenneth Copeland is a billionaire. I know he got way more money than I'll probably ever have. You know what I'm saying? And that's all good because I don't need it all, because the Bible says this also. And I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm not trying to do a little teach to you. But anyway, he says, what does it prosper a man to gain the world but lose his only soul? You all think about that today right now. So what I'm trying to say to you all, coming from the Trey King Show, is don't sell your soul for a jelly roll. Stop giving these people money if they're going to sit up here and disrespect you and talk to you like you're a child. Listen to the child, point their finger at you. One thing I hate about is somebody point that damn finger. I just want to break it off. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about Kenneth Copeland in the comment section below. And also, Tell me, what does it really mean to sow a seed and tithe also? Is that law? And why do these preachers try to enforce it on the people? Let me know where they come from in the comment section below. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed and keep your money in your pocket and give to people who really need it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm sure one thing before I go also, I'm sure that the Most High, some call him Jesus, God, Jehovah, whoever you want to call him, Yahweh, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him. Because I'm sure that he was ready for you to give to the most needed than somebody that is already a millionaire, damn near a billionaire. But you all let me know what you think. Till then, love you all. You all stay blessed. I'm out.